Yes, I'm live now. Welcome once again to another new video. This is SAHOO and you are watching SAHOO's tutorial. And in this YouTube video here, I'll be covering some important MCQ question for the upcoming MPSET exam. You all know I am conducting 500 MCQ series for the upcoming MPSET exam. So this is the fifth video. I'll be covering some important MCQ questions. Do join quickly and let me share the link. Okay, in my here Telegram channel. Do join the Telegram channel as well. That is SAHOO UGCNet. Okay. So here I'll be covering some important MCQ questions. Do not miss. Watch this session till the end. Good evening to everyone. Watch this session till the end. It is going to be very informative session. Do join quickly. Here I'll be covering some important MCQ questions. Okay. Please make sure to subscribe the channel. Good evening, Anandita. Yeah. Please make sure to subscribe the channel and tap the bell icon to get more notification here. So here I'll be covering some important MCQ questions. These questions are even beneficial for UGC exam. UGC exam. Good evening, Saurabh. Good evening, Anandita, everyone. Okay, I hope you are all well. I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty. Yeah. Do join. Is everything okay? I think everything is okay. PPT is visible and I'm also audible to everyone. Yeah. I think everything is okay. So how are you all? Yeah. Okay, quickly we will be covering more than 30 important MCQ questions. Watch this session till the end. It's going to be a very fruitful session actually. Let's begin here. I was thinking about what happened to Anandita. You are not coming, okay, live. That's why you can. I was thinking what happened to you. So yeah, let's begin here. Okay, and here is your first question. Okay, here is your first question on your screen. Let's answer those who have already joined. You can answer in the comment box. Okay, these are very important questions for the upcoming MPSET exam as well as for UGC exam. So the English writer who has left us a travel account of his 350 mile 4-week walk away from civilization to find the heart of darkness in Africa is okay. Okay, got it. Okay. Exactly. Okay. The English writer here got it. The English writer who has left us a travel account of his 350-mile 4-week walk away from civilization to find the heart of darkness in Africa each. Okay, Joseph Conrad, Robert Graves, Iris Murdoch, Graham Greene. So what would the right answer here? Okay, so no. Exactly, I know that you will be answering this question here. Okay, like this. It's not Joseph Conrad. It is actually here Graham Greene. Okay, the English writer who has left us a travel account of his 350-mile 4-week walk away from civilization to find the heart of darkness in Africa is actually Graham Greene. Graham Greene is the right answer. Okay, I am not asking who has written heart of darkness. Okay, this question is totally different. Okay, so here Graham Greene is the right answer. I know everybody will answer like this. Okay, that's why I have given this question here. It is Graham Greene. Okay, I'll be explaining. Okay, Okay, let me finish another questions. Okay, based on this topic, then I'll be explaining. What motivated Graham Greene to embark on his journey to Liberia? Liberia. ठीक है. चलो. What motivated Graham Greene to embark on his journey in Liberia? To find ancient artifacts, to study the local wildlife, or to escape civilization and explore the heart of darkness in Africa, here to document historical landmarks. Exactly, Saurabh, it is to escape civilization and explore the heart of darkness in Africa. So motivated Graham Greene to embark on his journey in Liberia. So this one here, C is the right answer exactly. Okay, and here is the work, that is Journey Without Maps. Okay, this is the travel account. Okay, this is a travelogue by Graham Greene. This is a travelogue by Graham Greene, that is Journey Without Maps, published in 1936, about a 350-mile 4-week walk through the interior of Liberia in 1935. It was Greene's first trip outside of Europe. He hoped to leave civilization and find the heart of darkness in Africa. The interior of Liberia was at the time poorly mapped, and American government map had the interior as a large. It's a traveler, exactly. and so he relied on his local guides and porters. Okay, so it's Journey Without Maps, the Traveler by Graham Greene. Exactly. Hmm. Which of the following novels follows the fraternal twins who unwittingly authors a series of tragedies that lead to disintegration of their family? Adventures of Tom Sawyer, The Horse and His Boy, Alice Through the Looking Glass, The God of Small Things. Okay. Which of the following follows the fraternal twins who unwittingly authors a series of tragedies that lead to disintegration of their family? The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, The Horse and His Boy, and Alice Through Looking Glass, and The God of Small Things. So what would be the right answer here? What would be the right answer here? Exactly, Anindita. Exactly, it is D. Yeah, The God of Small Things. Exactly. The following novels follows the fraternal twins here. Who are the twins? Who are the twins? A God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy. Okay. So here, who are the twins? Write down in the comment box. The God of Small Things is a family drama novel written by Indian writer Arundhati Roy. It was her debut novel. It is a story about the childhood experience of fraternal twins whose lives are destroyed by the love lodge prevalent in 1960s Kerala, India. The novel explores how small, seemingly insignificant things shape people's behavior and their lives. The novel also explores the lingering effects of casteism in India and it won the Booker Prize in 1997. You should remember that it got the Booker Prize as well. CUTPD aspirants, okay, God of Small Things is very important. God of Small Things is very important. Arundhati Roy's, okay, 1997. It won the Booker Prize in 1997 exactly. Good evening. So here, good evening. So Esther and Ryle, isn't it? Esther and Ryle. Hmm. Sand of Tomb is different. Sand of Tomb is different, Saurabh. That is Gitanjali Sri, isn't it? Translation. So what is key attribute of its writing that aligns with Celticism? Realism and material objects, clear outlines of dreamy mistines, and you have imaginative mysticism, abstract symbolism. That was Gitanjali Sri. Exactly. What is the key attribute of its writing that aligns, okay, here with Celticism? It is exactly imaginative mysticism. Hmm. Hmm. Imaginative mysticism is the right answer. Hmm. Exactly, exactly. Chalo. Excellent. Moving on to question number 120. Which of the following novels prominently features in Anne Radcliffe's The Mysteries of Udolpho? Daniel Deronda, Kenilworth, Northanger Abbey, Kew. Which of the following novels prominently features Anne Radcliffe's The Mysteries of Udolpho? Daniel Deronda, Northanger Abbey, then you have Kew. Okay. Here is question number 120. Okay. Which of the following novels prominently figures? Exactly. And Radcliffe's Mysteries of Udolpho? Exactly. It is. Exactly fantastic. That is Northanger Abbey. Okay. Northanger Abbey. Gothic novel, isn't it? Gothic novel published posthumously, isn't it? Published posthumously by Jane Austen's Gothic novel, published posthumously. It is also coming of age novel. Okay, and here you see the Mysteries of Udolpho by Anne Radcliffe appeared in 4 volumes. Her fourth and most popular novel, The Mysteries of Udolpho, tells the story of Emily Saint Albert, who suffers misadventures that include the death of her mother and father, supernatural terrors in a gloomy castle, and the machinations of Italian bracken. Often cited as the archetypal Gothic novel, Mysteries of Udolpho appears prominently in Jane Austen's 1817 novel. This is Northanger Abbey. Northanger Abbey, okay, where an impressionate young women reader comes to see friends and acquaintances, Gothic villains and victims with amusing results. So here, that is Gothic novel Mysteries of Udolpho appears in prominently Jane Austen's Northanger Abbey. What is the source of the title I Lays in Gaza? I Lays in Gaza for the novel Aldous Huxley. So Huxley's famous novel is here I Lays in Gaza. A famous quote by Albert Einstein, a line from Shakespeare's Hamlet, a phrase in John Milton's Samson Agonistes, a biblical verse from the book of Genesis. What is the source of the title I Lays in Gaza for the novel by Aldous Huxley? Huxley, who has written Brave New World, that Huxley has written this work that is I Lays in Gaza. The source of the title, you will have to say here the source of the title, a famous quote by Albert Einstein, a line from Shakespeare's Hamlet, a phrase in John Milton's Samson Agonistes, a biblical verse from the book of Genesis. Here, important questions here. Question number 121 is on your screen here. What is the source of the title of I Lays in Gaza? Aldous Huxley has written Brave New World, isn't it? Brave New World, and the title has been taken from which work of here? The Brave New World title has been taken from which work of Shakespeare? Write down also here. Okay, so here the right answer is actually that is okay. A phrase from here, a phrase in John Milton's. Okay. Exactly, Rao. Yeah, exactly, Rao. It is a phrase in John Milton's Samson Agonistes. Okay. I Lays in Gaza. Okay, for the novel, I posted a quiz. Okay, related this today. Okay, only on the community section. Yeah, a phrase in John Milton's Samson Agonistes. Okay, got it, everyone. Here, C is the right answer. Rao and Anindita, exactly, it is C. Now you tell me Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. Okay, it's a novel. Now the title has been taken from which work of Shakespeare? Write down in the comment box. Brave New World. This work, okay, by Aldous Huxley. The title has been taken from which work of Shakespeare? Write down in the comment box. Okay. And here is in every cry of every man, in every cry of every man, in every infant's cry of fear, in every voice, every band, the mind forced manacles I hear. So in the first three lines, okay, okay, which figure of speech is used here? Apostrophe, anaphora, alliteration, and jugma. Okay, these are lines from which poem? Tempest. Exactly, Anindita. Exactly. It was Tempest. Okay, it was Tempest. From Tempest, the title Brave New World of Aldous Huxley's novel. Okay, he has taken from Tempest. Exactly, excellent. And in every cry of every man, in every infant's cry of fear, in every voice and every man, I'm talking about here. Okay, the first three lines here. The mind forced manacles I hear. Okay, the first three lines. Okay, which figure of speech is used here? Okay, think it, everyone. Okay. Can't you find the pattern here? In every, can't you find the pattern here? Okay, these lines are from which poem? These lines are which poem of William Blake? Will you remember? Can you remember here? It is not Jugma actually. Okay, so it is not Jugma actually. Here, in every cry of every man, these lines are from which poem? It is actually anaphora, isn't it? No, this is anaphora. When the successive lines begins with same words, that is anaphora, isn't it? Anaphora. It is an anaphora. Okay. successive lines begins with same phrase or same words in every cry, every. This is not alliteration. This is anaphora. Exactly. And these lines are from London. These lines are from London. Who has written the poem London here? Who has written the lines London here? Okay. Who has written the poem London here? These lines are famous lines from. These lines are famous. These lines are famous from the poem London. And who has written? Okay. Exactly. Yeah. William Blake has written. Exactly. Okay, I'll be coming to that Dugma. Okay. Who spoke of poetry? Who spoke of poetry at a game of knowledge? William Butler and State Hughes, W. Jordan, Dylan Thomas. Okay. Who spoke of poetry here? Who spoke of poetry here? That is a game of knowledge. Okay. Just write down in the comment box here. Who spoke of poetry as a game of knowledge? W.B. Yeats here, Ted Hughes, W. Jordan, and Dylan Thomas. Okay. Hmm. Is it? No, it is not W.B. Yeats. It is not Ted Hughes. It is not Dylan Thomas. It is W. Jordan. Okay. It is W. Jordan. Poetry, a game of knowledge. Jordan. Okay. Game of knowledge here. Jordan. Okay. In Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice, Bassanio goes to Shylock to borrow how many ducats? Okay. 3,000, 5,000, 7,000, 10,000. Okay. To whom Bassanio married? To whom Bassanio married? Okay. To whom Bassanio married? It is not work, it generally talked. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. Exactly so. Hmm. The Merchant of Venice, okay, Bassanio, here Bassanio married to Portia. Exactly. Exactly. Hmm. And which cascade did he chose? Which cascade, okay, did he chose? Which cascade did he chose? 3,000, 5,000, 7,000, 10,000. How many ducats here? Okay, so in Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice, Bassanio gets, okay. Yeah, exactly. Great. Exactly. Fantastic solve. Exactly. So we have 3,000, okay, ducats. 3,000 ducats is the right answer, okay? 3,000 ducats. And here you see, in Venice, okay, Bassanio goes to Shylock, a Jewish moneylender, to borrow in Antonio's name 3,000 ducats. Exactly. Which poet is being parodied in these lines by Samuel Taylor Coleridge's son, Hartley Coleridge? Okay, Hartley Coleridge actually. Samuel Taylor Coleridge's son name is Hartley Coleridge. He lived amidst the untrodden ways, to Riddle Lake that lead a bird whom there were none to praise and very few to treat. Okay, B, C, and D. Tell me, which poet is here being parodied in these lines by Samuel Taylor Coleridge's son, Hartley Coleridge? Oliver Goldsmith, P.B. Shelley, William Wordsworth, John Keats. Look, these lines are actually from Lucy poems. Okay, these lines are from Lucy poem. Okay, here now you can understand. Okay, to whom he is parodying here. Then it is William Wordsworth, isn't it? So it's a part of Lucy poems here. It is William Wordsworth, parodying William Wordsworth. Okay, so here William Wordsworth, C is the right answer. 125 here, Wordsworth is the right answer. Okay. She dwelt among the untrodden ways is one of Wordsworth's Lucy Gray poems. Okay, commemorating the short life of Lake Land girl, and who may or may not have existed. But by the way, here that is here he lived amidst the untrodden ways. Here it's parodying actually. That is William Wordsworth. The first English play that can be called a melodrama was written by Noel Coward, Noel, then Thomas Holcroft, Isaac Pocock, then James Matthew. The first English play that can be called a melodrama was written by Noel Coward, then you have Thomas Holcroft, Isaac Pocock, J. M. Barrie. Just write down in the comments. I'm just coming to write down. Okay, so here it is Thomas Holcroft. Okay, Thomas Holcroft has written the first English play that can be called a melodrama written by Thomas Holcroft. And what was the name of the work? That is here A Tale of Mystery. Okay, melodrama became popular from the 1780s and lasted until the early 20th century. The first drama in Britain to be labeled as a melodrama was Thomas Holcroft's A Tale of Mystery. Thomas Holcroft's A Tale of Mystery and melodrama. Next question. Who wrote the play Arcadia? Here it is play. It is play. Okay, Arcadia. William Shakespeare, Tom Stoppard, Oscar Wilde, G.B. Shaw. Who wrote the play Arcadia? 127 is on your screen here. Here 127 is on the screen. Okay, I am giving a clue. He has written Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. I am giving a clue. He has written Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Who wrote the play here? Arcadia here. Who wrote the play Arcadia here? He has written Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Okay. Who wrote the play Arcadia? Published in 1993. I have given the clue here. William Shakespeare, Tom Stoppard, Oscar Wilde, G.B. Shaw. The play Arcadia published in 1993 here. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. No. Yeah. Tom Stoppard. Yeah. Tom Stoppard has written the play Arcadia here. Exactly. And that is Tom Stoppard has written Arcadia. What aspects does Arcadia explore? Romance and drama, mystery and adventure, past and present, order and disorder, certainty and uncertainty, or politics and economics. What aspect does Arcadia explore? In this work, the play Arcadia published in 1993. This play Arcadia was exploring which aspects? Romance and drama, mystery and adventure, past and present, order and disorder, certainty and uncertainty. Exactly. It was actually exploring. Exactly, Saurabh. It is past, exploring past and present, order and disorder, certainty and uncertainty. Here 128.7, here is the 128 ka C is the right answer. Exactly, excellent, fantastic. Past and present, order and disorder, certainty and uncertainty, Arcadia. Okay, and here in the, here you see the explanation. Arcadia 1993, written by the English playwright Tom Stoppard, explored the relationship between past and present, order and disorder, certainty and uncertainty. It has been praised by many of the critics as finest play from one of the most significant contemporary playwrights in the English language. Here, who is the writer? Who is the main character here? In 1809, Thompsonia. Okay, Thompsona Coverley, the daughter of the house, is a precious teenager with ideas about mathematics and nature and physics well ahead of her time. She studies with her tutor, Septimus Hodge. Septimus Hodge, a friend of Lord Byron, an unseen guest. Okay, you see, Lord Byron appears in that. That's why this work is very important. Okay, a friend of Lord Byron, Septimus Hodge. Okay, so here the titular, here the character, and no, it is not titular. It is Thompsonia Coverley, who is actually being taught here by Septimus Hodge. Who was a friend of Lord Byron, an unseen guest in the house. Okay, that's why Lord Byron appears unseen guest in Arcadia by Tom Stoppard. That's why this work is very important. Remember this. The 1993 volume of poems, 30 preliminary poems, represents which school of poets who considered themselves anti-cerebral? Images, symbolist, pylon poets, new apocalypse. Okay. The 1993 volume of poems here, 30 preliminary. Okay, so we're asking about Jugma. Okay, let me clear it. Chalo, write in here. Okay. $129 on your screen here. The 1993 volume of poems, 30 preliminary poems, represents which school of poets who consider themselves anti-cerebral? Here, the right answer is actually no. It is not. It is not pylon. It is not symbolist. It is not imagists. Okay, it is rather. It is actually. It is new apocalypse. Okay, new apocalypse is the right answer. Okay, and here is the explanation. You see, the new apocalypse writers held themselves as anti-cerebral, and they express their personal point of view about the world. Okay, here, yeah, exactly so. It was. Now, Rao was talking about Jugma, isn't it? So when two nouns are connected with verb, okay, two nouns are connected with one verb, like two nouns. Okay, two nouns are connected with one verb, then it is called Jugma. Okay, like I am giving an example here. You see that the moment and the vessel. Okay, the moment and the vessel. Okay, VSSEL, yeah, past. Okay, so here you see the moment here and the vessel. Okay, two nouns are connected with verb. Okay, this noun, this noun. Okay, so here the moment and the vessel past. Okay, so when two nouns are connected with verb, that is called Jugma. Okay, or one verb is connecting, or one verb, or you can also vice versa, you can say also that one verb is connecting with two nouns, or one verb is connected with two nouns, or one verb is, okay, one verb is connected, one verb is, so you can also say like this, one verb is connected with what? One verb is connected with two nouns. Okay, that is Jugma. Okay, one verb is connected with two nouns, that is called Jugma. And another example, let me give you another example of Jugma here. Another example of Jugma here, that is the feast and the noon. Okay, the feast and noon NAA noon, grew high. These are lines from Milton. Milton ने लिखा था, ठीक है. So the feast here, the feast noun and the noon. Okay. So one verb and is connected with two nouns. Okay. So this is actually called jugma. ठीक है. I think it is clear now. Okay. चलो. One verb is connected with two nouns, that is jugma. ठीक है. चलो. Who argued that the savage mind shared similar structures with civilized mind, leading to the idea that human characteristics are universal. Okay. Who argued that the savage mind shared similar structures with the civilized mind, leading to the idea that human characteristics are universal. Who argued that savage mind shared similar structure with civilized mind, leading that to the idea that human characteristics are universal. Sigmund Freud, Claude Lévi-Strauss, Jean-Paul Sartre, and Michel Foucault. 130 is on your side. Do answer. Do like the session as well. Yeah, exactly. Savage mind. Yeah. Claude Lévi-Strauss had said, who argued that the savage mind shared similar structures with the civilized mind. Okay, leading to the idea that human characteristics are universals. That is Claude Lévi-Strauss. Exactly. Excellent. Anit and Rao. Excellent. Here you see, Lévi-Strauss argued that the savage mind had the same structures as the civilized mind, that the human characteristics are the same everywhere, that is universal. Okay, these observations culminated in his famous work Tristes Trophilus, that established his opinion as one of the central figures in the structuralist school of thought. ठीक है? In which country does Tristes Trophilus primarily focus on the author's anthropological work? India, Brazil, Caribbean, France. Okay. In which country does Tristes Trophilus primarily focus on the author's anthropological work? That is, who is the author? Author is here Claude Lévi-Strauss. Okay. The author is here Claude Lévi-Strauss. ठीक है? So, in which country does Tristes Trophilus primarily focus on the author's anthropological work? India, Brazil, Caribbean, France. Okay. So, what would be the right answer? Let me see how many of you are able to answer these questions correctly here. Pen down the answer in the comment box. Okay. It is not France. It is not Caribbean. It is not India. It is in Brazil. Okay. So, Brazil is the no. It is the Brazil. Okay. Brazil is the right answer. Okay. Brazil. Chalo. Who translated Tristes Trophilus into English? Simon de Beauvoir, Jean-Paul Sartre, John Russell, Albert Camus. Who has translated Tristes Trophilus by Claude Lévi-Strauss? Okay. By Claude Lévi-Strauss. ठीक है. The structuralist. Okay. So who translated here? Okay. Tristes Trophilus into English. Simon de Beauvoir, Jean-Paul Sartre, John Russell, Albert Camus. Who has translated here? Okay, Saurav is saying here B. Okay, it is not actually. Here, who translated Tristes? Which one? Oh, Brazil. Okay, that one. We got it. Okay. 131. Okay, now 132 actually. Now 132 actually. Who translated Tristes Trophilus into English? Okay. Do like the session as well. इतना मेहनत करता हूँ मैं तुम लोग के लिए. ठीक है. लाइक करने में क्या दिक्कत होता है भाई? इतना देखने के बाद भी लाइक नहीं करके चला जाता. लाइक तो पहले कर दो. Yeah, exactly. It is John Russell. So it is John Russell. Okay, it was John Russell. So John Russell has translated into English here. Okay, John Russell has translated into English. Exactly. Next questions. So here is the explanation here actually. Tristes Trophilus, the French title translates literally as sad tropics, is a memoir. It's a memoir. Okay, first published in France in 1955 by the anthropologist structuralist Claude Lévi-Strauss. It documents here, okay, it documents his travels. I know that everybody will like, okay, I give the hit the like button. Everybody will hit the like button, I know, but I am talking about those, okay, who didn't like, okay. I'm talking about those, okay. Uh, it documents his travels and anthropological work. It focusing principally on Brazil, though it refers to many other places such as the Caribbean and India. Okay, but principally Brazil. Okay, so it refers to many other places such as Caribbean and India. Okay, so it's a memoir. It's a memoir. Okay, though someone was talking about autobiographical, it's a memoir. Okay, although ostensibly a travelogue, the work is infused with philosophical references. The book was translated into English by John Russell as A World on the Wane. So the book was translated into English by John Russell as A World on the Wane. Okay. In a savage mind, who developed a comparison between the bright color and this is very important question. Okay. In a savage mind, okay, who developed the comparison between the bright color and the engineer? Okay. Michel Foucault, Claude Lévi-Strauss, जवाब पूछ सकते हो लाबार. Okay, here the savage mind. The किसने sacred wood लिखा था? Who has written the sacred wood? Will you tell me the sacred wood, the work? In a savage mind, who developed the comparison between okay the bright color and the engineer? Okay. Yeah, sacred wood is a collection. Exactly. Sacred wood. Okay, now answer here 133. Exactly. The sacred wood is actually a collection of 20 essays. Okay, a collection of 20 essays. Okay, sacred wood is actually a collection of 20 essays. Here, got it, everyone. T.S. Eliot's sacred wood. Okay, you can savage is coming. Savage is coming here once again. Okay, savage. Claude Lévi-Strauss. Savage mind here. I was talking here. Savage. Talking about here savage, which one? Savage mind, Claude Lévi-Strauss. Then these answer also should be here savage. It is Claude Lévi-Strauss. In the savage mind, who developed the comparison between bright color and engineer? That is Claude Lévi-Strauss. This is very important concepts. Okay, here you see the concepts here. Okay, exactly now it is a Claude Lévi-Strauss. Exactly, fantastic. Claude Lévi-Strauss developed the comparison of the bright color and engineer in his work, The Savage Mind. In his work, The Savage Mind. देखो ब्राइट कलर क्या होता है? ब्राइट कलर had its origin in the old French verb bright color, which originally referred to extraneous movements in ball games, billiards, hunting, shooting and riding, but which today means do it yourself. क्या है? But आज का जो मीनिंग क्या है? Do it yourself, building or repairing things with the tools and materials on hand, puttering or tinkering as it were. ठीक है? Do it yourself, building or repairing things with the tools and materials on hand. जो है, जो पड़ा है, उसको लेके काम करना है, जो चीज. In comparison to the true craftsmen, who Lévi-Strauss called the engineer. So engineer are the true craftsmen. The bright color is adept many tasks at putting pre-existing things. पहले से जो चीज है उसको लेके वो बनाता है, ठीक है, together in new ways. ठीक है, पड़ा हुआ जो चीज है pre-existing things को लेके क्या करता है, new ways में बनाता है. And or adapting his project to a finite stock of materials and tools, whereas the engineer deals with the projects in their entirety, conceiving and procuring all the necessary materials and tools to suit his project. Okay, जो लगता है, जो suitable है, उसको ही वो लेता है, ठीक है. जबकि ब्राइट कलर जो है वो क्या करता है, जो चीज प्री एग्जिस्टेंस से पहले से है उसको लेके वो बनाता है. This is the basic difference between the engineer and the bright color. ठीक है, bright color is adept at many tasks and putting pre-existing things together in new ways, adapting his object to a finite stock of materials and tools, whereas the engineer deals with projects in their entirety, conceiving and procuring all the necessary materials and tools to suit his project. Okay, to suit his project. यानी जो necessary है, okay. And here the bright color approximates the savage mind and the engineer approximates the scientific mind. Okay, so the bicolor is actually savage mind. Okay, whereas the engineer is approximating that is scientific mind. Here Levi Strauss says that the universe of the bicolor is closed. Okay, he often is forced to make do whatever is ahead and जो है जो बगल में है उसको लेके ही बनाना है, ठीक है. Whereas the universe of the engineer is open in that he is able to create new tools and materials. Okay, however both live within a restrictive reality, so the engineer is forced to consider the pre-existing state of theoretical and practical knowledge or technical means in a similar way to bicolor. So what here the bicolor is representing the savage mind, whereas the engineer is representing the scientific mind. Levi-Strauss says that the universe of the bicolor is closed and he often is forced to make do with whatever is at hand, whereas the universe of the engineer is open in that he is able to create a new tools and materials. However, both live within a restrictive reality, so the engineer is actually forced to consider the pre-existence of the theoretical and practical knowledge of or of technical means in a similar way to the bicolor. Okay, who is the author of the play Offending the Audience? Okay, John Woodburn, French Kafka, Peter Handke, Frederick Schiller. Who is the author of the play here Offending the Audience? Okay. Offending the Audience here. 134. Offending the Audience is a work by who is the author of the play Offending the Audience? French Kafka, Peter Handke, Frederick Schiller. Offending the Audience? No, not actually. Not actually. Here the right answer is actually Peter Handke. Okay, no, it is not D actually. It is Peter Handke, Australian writer. Okay, Australian writer. Okay, so Peter Handke, okay, has written the play Offending the Audience. Okay, Offending the Audience is a play by the Austrian. It is not Australian. It is Austrian. Okay, sorry. जो भी है Austrian writer Peter Handke. Sometimes it's sometimes okay called anti-play because of its renouncements of theatrically. It was originally published in German under the title that is this one. I can't pronounce it. Publicly क्या जो भी है, which better translate as insulting the audience. Okay, offending the audience, that is as insulting the audience in 1966. Okay, the Austrian writer Peter Handke has written Offending the Audience, and it is sometimes called as anti-play because of its renouncements of theatricality. Here, Peter Handke is actually renouncing the themes of theatricality, the elements of theatricality. Offending the Audience is a play by the Austrian writer Peter Handke. It is sometimes called an anti-play. These are things you need to know. Which term refers to social institutions that propagate various ideologies to maintain the dominance of the ruling class? Again, important concepts here. Again, important concepts here. Which term refers to social institutions that propagate various ideologies to maintain the dominance of the ruling class? Repressive state approaches, ideological state approaches, working class approaches, or subordinate states approaches. So here approaches, these concepts were given by Louis Althusser. Okay, Louis Althusser has given. Okay, Louis Althusser has given the concepts of that is repressive and ideological state approaches. Okay, repressive RSA and ISA. Exactly, good, fantastic. Which term refers to social institutions that propagate various ideologies to maintain the dominance of the ruling class? Here exactly on Anita 2, Saurabh 2 here. Yeah, exactly. This ideological state approaches, ISA, this one exactly. So this was given by here Louis Althusser. Louis Althusser has also given the concepts like interpellation. Okay, interpellations, state approaches, that is you have repressive state approaches and ideological state approaches and interpellation. These are the concepts okay given by Louis Althusser. Let's have a look here the explanation here. Okay, no, after these questions okay, I'll be making. Okay, what are the primary function of the repressive state approaches according to the text. Okay, promoting ideologies, repressive state approaches, supporting the working classes or protecting the ruling class interest or advocating for social equality. What is the function of repressive state approaches? That is, you have RSA. One is ISA, that ideology, and here repressive state approaches. Okay, promoting ideologies, supporting the working classes or protecting the ruling classes interests. No, they are actually trying to their interest, protecting their interest. Okay, no, no. Exactly, Guru. Exactly. So here protecting the ruling classes interests. Okay, protecting the ruling classes interest. Okay, the repressive state actually protecting the ruling classes interest. And here is the explanation. Look here, the ruling class. Okay, I think it is not visible now. Okay, let me increase the size here. Wait a minute. Okay, let me increase the size here. Exactly. Okay, now here you see the ruling class uses क्या है ruling class क्या use करता है repressive state approaches use करता है, that is RSA. For what reason? It is to dominate the working class को dominate करने के लिए repressive, this word actually suggesting, okay, that it is to dominate the working class. ठीक है, the basic social function of the RSA, that is repressive state approaches, government, courts, police and armed forces, etc. These are RSA. Is timely intervention within politics in favor of the interest of the ruling class. Okay? In favor of the interest of the ruling class by repressing the subordinate social class as required. जब जब लगता है तब क्या करता है, उसको subordinate कर रखता है, submissive कर रखता है. ठीक है, repressing the subordinate class, okay, as required using either violent or non-violent means. Okay, so they are either using violent way or non-violent way, but their motto is actually to dominate the working classes. Their motto is to in anyhow they are going to dominate the working classes. This is the motto. The ruling class controls the RSA. So ruling class actually controlling the RSA because they also control the parts of the states, okay, like political, legislative and armed forces. Althusser, that is Louis Althusser, has enhanced the Marxist theory of the state by differentiating the repressive approaches of the state from the ideological approaches of the state, ISA, which comprise an array of social institutions, multiple political realities that propagate many ideologies, the religious ISA, the educational ISA, these are all things, and the cultural, etc. By the way, repressive state approaches here is to the ruling class uses the repressive state approaches to dominate the working class. The main motto is anyhow they will. Okay, which term borrowed from Antonio Gramsci, okay, was used by the subaltern studies, okay, group to highlight the voice of the underclasses. Don't worry, okay, you have enough time. Okay, I'll be covering every literary theory and for the CUT-PG. Okay, enough time, don't worry. Okay, don't worry. And probably some of you the last year CUT-PG aspirants, okay, one of them had actually selected, okay, in AFLU. In AFLU even she was waiting for that is JNU, probably she told me. Okay, one has qualified for, she has got the allotment in AFLU subaltern studies. Okay, which term borrowed from Antonio Gramsci? Yeah, exactly Saurabh, exactly. First one is here. Okay, got it, everyone got it. Underneath the Godot, underneath the here subaltern studies, exactly. Which term borrowed from Antonio Gramsci was used by subaltern studies group to highlight the voice of the underclasses. एग्जैक्टली ये उसको तो ये फिल्म मिला है, ये फिल्म मिल गया उसको, ये फिल्म मिल गया. नाउ शी इज एक्चुअली waiting for JNU. Okay, waiting for JNU. And even in the morning session she had sent the message to me. So which term borrowed, okay, from the, it is actually subaltern. Okay, subaltern, the term was actually first coined by Gramsci. Okay, the subaltern, exactly, now it is subaltern is the right answer. Exactly. Okay, who is considered to have pioneered subaltern studies group? Who is considered to have pioneered the subaltern studies group? Okay, Antonio Gramsci, Gayatri Chakraborty Spivak, Dipesh Chakraborty, Ranjit Guha pioneered the subaltern studies group. Yeah, prepare well, definitely you will be able to. Yeah, who is considered, okay, to have pioneered the subaltern studies group? Exactly, it is not Antonio Gramsci, it is not Gayatri Chakraborty Spivak, it is not Dipesh Chakraborty, it is Ranjit Guha. I know everybody will answer, someone will answer Dipesh Chakraborty, someone will Gayatri Chakraborty Spivak, but the pioneer here was is Ranjit Guha. ठीक है, Ranjit Guha, the Bengali one, the Bengali writer here. Okay, Ranjit Guha is actually the pioneer the subaltern studies of group. Okay, here. Okay, Ranjit Guha. ठीक है, remember it. What did Ranjit Guha define as subaltern? Okay. Dominant elite class in Indian society. What is subaltern? The total Indian population, or the voices of the unprivileged and the marginalized group, or the demographic difference between elites and the peasants. Okay. What did Ranjit Guha define as subaltern? Those who are new, we can join the Telegram channel. Okay, that is Santu SAHOO UGC Net. Do join this Telegram channel. That is Santu SAHOO UGC Net. ठीक है. So here, what would be the right answer here? It is actually subaltern. Here, Ranjit Guha actually had defined subaltern as the demographic difference between the elites and the peasants. So here D is the right answer. Okay, the demographic difference between elites and peasants is known as subaltern according to Ranjit Guha. Who were some of the notable students of Ranjit Guha? You know, here Ranjit Guha had, I told earlier that he pioneered subaltern studies. Okay, associated with subaltern studies group. Okay, who were some of the notable students? Okay, notable students of Ranjit Guha associated with subaltern studies group: Partha Chatterjee, Gayatri Chakraborty Spivak, Dipesh Chakraborty, Gandhi, Nehru, Sardar Patel, Rabindranath Tagore. Also, these are hilarious. Okay, some options apart from A, B, C, D, these are okay. Chalo. So you should remember then you have subaltern studies like you have Ranjit Guha, Partha Chatterjee, Gayatri Chakraborty Spivak, Dipesh Chakraborty. Most of them actually are okay Bengali writers. Okay. So A is the right answer. Exactly. 140. Antonio Gramsci actually had coined the term subaltern to explain the socio-economic status of the native in an imperial colony. Antonio Gramsci coined the subaltern to explain the socio-economic status of the native in an imperial colony. Like कर देना भाई लोग. ठीक है. So subaltern studies group starting in the 1980s. ठीक है. Subaltern studies क्या है? Starting होता है 1980s में. Guha was noted to have asserted an alternative way of studying South Asia and the Indian subcontinent after observing that the mainstream historical studies were not adequate to study the country and religious context. By the way, here the resulting methodology advanced in 1980s was called subaltern studies or the subaltern studies group, and is considered one of the influential post-colonial and post-Marxist theory. Okay, and here Ranjit Guha has written his elementary aspects of peasant insurgency. Okay, this is the name of the work. Okay, this is the name of the work. You should remember that his elementary aspects of peasant insurgency. His elementary aspects of peasant insurgency is a work by Ranjit Guha. ठीक है, Ranjit Guha, GUH. ठीक है. His elementary aspects of peasant insurgency in colonial India is widely considered by research to be a classic on the topic. And the term subaltern was used to draw attention to the voice of the underclasses and was borrowed from a term coined by Antonio Gramsci, the Italian Marxist philosopher. Here, some of the students included socialist Ranjit Guha's students actually. Ranjit Guha's students actually are here Partha Chatterjee, Gayatri Krishna, Dipesh Chakrabarty. And Guha, that is Ranjit Guha, wrote extensively in both English and his native Bengali language. The term the Palisade novels, okay, is used to describe the political novels of Charles Dickens, Anthony Trollope, W.H. White, Benjamin Disraeli. Okay, the Palisades novels here. The Palisades novels is used to describe. Okay, those who are new, please do join the Telegram channel. That is Santu SAHOO UGC Net. Okay. The term the Palisade novels is used to describe the political. Okay. After finishing them, we will be having another session. Okay. We will be starting from 10. Okay. Rao, Anandita, Saurav, and everyone. I will be starting from 10. Okay. Have your dinner. Okay. Then I will be starting another session from 10. Okay. The term the Palisade novels is used to describe the political novels of Charles Dickens. Exactly, everyone. Exactly. Rao, excellent. Gold, excellent. Saurav, excellent. Anandita, excellent. Everyone. It is Anthony Trollope. Anthony Trollope Palisade novels is used to describe the political novels of Anthony Trollope. Excellent. Palisade novels, a series of novels by Anthony Trollope. They are united by their concern with political social issues. Okay, and by the character that is Plantin's Felicia, who appears each with other characters recurring periodically. Okay, that is here Anthony Trollope. Next questions. What is the name of the series of novels for which Trollope is famous? Okay. Chronicles of Barsetshire, Tales of SAHOO, Adventures in London, Legends of Cornwall. What is the name of the series of novels for which Trollope is famous? Okay. What is the name of the series of novels for which Trollope is famous? Anthony Trollope is famous for which one? Tales of SAHOO, Adventures in London, Legends of Cornwall, and here Chronicles of Barsetshire. Yeah, exactly, Anindita. Exactly. Fantastic. It is here. Chronicles of Barsetshire. Exactly. Chronicles of Barsetshire is the work, okay, series of novels by Anthony Trollope. Exactly. You watch Anthony Trollope Palisade novels, Chronicles of Anthony Trollope Palisade novels, and here Chronicles of Barsetshire. Exactly. What is the notable contribution of Lord Byron to English poetry in Ottava Rima? Ottava Rima, that is okay, 8 lines. Okay, that is you have ABA, ABA, BAB, and CC. ऐसे याद रखना, ठीक है? The rhyming scheme, okay, of Ottava Rima is actually ABA, BAB, CC. ठीक है? That is ABA, BAB, CC. ठीक है? Remember रहेगा ना? याद रहेगा ना? So ABA, BAB, CC ऐसे याद रखना. ABA, BAB, CC. ठीक है? चलो. What is the notable contributions of Lord Byron to English poetry in Ottava Rima? Yeah, exactly. Translating Homeric lines, okay. Then writing sailing to Byzantium, creating the poem Don Juan, composing among sworn children. Exactly. It is Don Juan. Exactly. Fantastic here. And in the excellent Don Juan. Okay. Ottava Rima. Lord Byron is famously known for his work Don Juan. Creating Don Juan was written in Ottava Rima. ABA, BAB, CC. Having 8 lines. Okay. Ottava 8 lines. ठीक है? Ottava 8 lines. Spenser and stanza क्या है? 9 है. ठीक है। क्या राइम रॉयल क्या है? राइम रॉयल क्या है? 7। ओके, ओटावा क्या है? 8 है। स्पेंसरेंस क्या है? 9 है। ठीक है, isn't it? चलो, so creating the poem, and who has written the poem? Now you tell me, who has written the poem among school children? Tell me, among school children was written by whom? Write down, pen down in the comment box. Okay, okay. Is there anyone who is preparing for, okay, Jadavpur University entrances exam? Is there anyone who is preparing? Is there anyone from West Bengal? Is there anyone who is preparing for Jadavpur University entrances exam? Here, composing. Okay, now tell me, among school children is a work by whom? Among school children is a work by whom? Among school children is a work by whom? Yeah, exactly. William Butler, it's okay. William Butler, it's okay, has written among school children. Exactly. Next questions. Okay. Which poet translated the Homeric hymns? Okay, the Homeric hymns into English using the Ottawa Rima form. That is ABA, BAB, CC. Which poet translated Homeric hymns into English using the Ottawa Rima? Lord Byron, P.B. Shelley, William Butler Yeats, John Keats. Which poet translated the Homeric? Okay. Do like the session as well. Those who are new, please do join the Telegram channel. That is Santu SAHOO. Okay. UGC net. Okay, you'll be getting the PDFs every day. I provide quizzes, notes. You'll be getting updates regarding the upcoming classes, and it will be beneficial to join the Telegram channel. I hope so. It is actually P.B. Shelley. Exactly, good. Homeric hymns was translated by P.B. Shelley. Okay, it is not Byron or Anindita. It is by actually P.B. Shelley. Okay. Which poet translated the Homeric hymns? Here P.B. Shelley. Okay, P.B. Shelley has translated, okay, Homeric hymns into English using the Ottawa Rima. It is P.B. Shelley. Excellent. Next person. Excellent, good. Next person. Here you see, Byron began working on his Don Juan. Probably the best known is English poem in Ottawa Rima. Byron also has used the form in Vision of Judgment. Okay, ऐसे ही याद रखना है। कैसे याद रखना है? मतलब देखो, हम बोले ना कि ए बी ए, बी उल्टा हो रहा है ना, ए बी ए, तो बी ए सेम क्वेश्चन। ओके, ऐसे ही रखना है, ए बी सी सी, ऐसे के याद रखना है। मतलब ऐसे देखो, ए एंड में, बी एंड में रहता है, और देखो अगल बगल में ए है। इसका उल्टा क्या हो रहा है? ए अंदर में मिडिल पे है, बी अगल बगल में है। ठीक है, और इसके बाद सी सी है। ठीक है, ए बी सी सी। और इसको दूसरा भी है। देखो, अच्छा, ए बी सी सी। देखो ये क्या है? ए बी सी स्क्वायर हो रहा है ना, ऐसे याद रख सकते हो ना। और ए बी जो भी है, हाँ ऐसे तो ए बी और सी टू, इसको भी तो ऐसे भी याद रखते हो ना, ऐसे भी याद रखते हो ना, जो भी है, मतलब ए बी ऐसे भी याद रखते हो, isn't it? This one couplet. No, it is not A B, तो B का 3 हो जा रहा है। That is also this one जो भी है। चलो जैसे, ठीक है ना, ऐसे याद रहेगा ना। What is the meaning of the phrase? Okay, शांति 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 that appears at the end of the wasteland. A call for peace and tranquility, a warning of impending danger. No, no, last one actually, it was not, scientifically it was wrong actually. Okay, scientifically, mathematically it was wrong. Mathematically it was wrong actually. Okay, I had no. A call for peace and tranquility, exactly. A call for peace and tranquility. जिसको जैसे ये तरीके से याद रखना है ऐसे ही याद रखो, ठीक है। इसको जैसे याद रखना है इसका ऐसे ही याद रखो। थैंक यू एवरीवन। ओके, थैंक यू। ठीक है, चलो, हैव योर डिनर एंड विल बी कंप्लीटिंग। ओके, विल बी डूइंग अनदर, विल बी कंडक्टिंग अनदर सेशन। ठीक है, ठीक है। Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. Okay, what I have written, okay, that was mathematically wrong, but here, whatever suits you, okay, whatever suits you, okay, okay, you can follow that. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. So I'll be ending the session here. Okay, I'll be ending the session here. We'll be having another sessions. Okay, at 10. Okay, don't worry. Okay, have your dinner and we'll be completing another session actually. Thank you for your lab patience and everything that you are providing, you are giving to me, and thank you everyone again. Okay, yeah, yeah. Just for your understanding. It is just for your understanding. Okay, just for your understanding. Okay, we'll be definitely we'll be starting from. Okay, definitely. राव है कि कहाँ गया है? राव, अरे देयर राव। चलो, चलो, लेट्स एंड इट। ओके, थैंक यू।